Right, hello guys, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, as you can tell, we're going to be on Modern Warfare 3, and of course, we're going to be using a very underrated and very underused weapon here in MW3, but it's one of the few guns I've got unlocked at the moment. As you guys know, of course, I am leveling up in MW3 still. I did just play in a lobby. I kind of wanted to make this video a little bit better than my old ones, which was I normally go in, play, see how it is, you know, hope that the lobby's not hacked and that, but I feel like that's not fun for you guys. And of course, today's video is about showing off the M4A1 here in MW3. Not so bad weapon. I haven't got it max leveled or anything, but I do have it to weapon level 8, and it's still usable at this current moment with this weapon level. And I want to showcase it here in 2023. But this lobby's fine. I did just play in it. No one's hacking in that. And that's why I wanted to do. I wanted to get into a lobby, just kind of check that it's not hacked and stuff, because it does happen. I did just get into a hacked lobby before this lobby, the one that I just played. So I wanted to make sure you guys get an actual experience of me using the weapon and not just me using the weapon in a hacked lobby and hoping not to die to some hacker. So hopefully someone hasn't just joined who is a hacker, because that would absolutely ruin everything I just did. But today, like I said, MW3 here in 2023, using the M4A1, and at the same time, whilst using this weapon and kind of seeing how good it is, you know, trying to remember how good it was back in the day, we're also going to talk about the future of Modern Warfare 3. That's right, the one that's coming out later this year. Not only that, has a beta coming in about a week and a bit now. For me, it's probably 2 weeks because it's on. I am on Xbox, of course, so I have to wait a little bit longer than those of you who do play on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, which I believe the beta is coming to PlayStation 4, right? I'm not being crazy, right? But anyway, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how Modern Warfare 3 is looking in a couple of weeks' time. And of course, we'll be uploading that here on the channel. I might even do some live streams. I'm not sure on that yet. That'll depend on my work schedule, etc. But we're going to talk about that today whilst also playing this, because it's also quite fitting that we're playing Terminal, which is an original MW2 map here in MW3 that's also coming to MW3 in 2023. Very weird, I know, but it's happening, isn't it? We're getting OG Modern Warfare 2 maps in the Modern Warfare 3. And I don't know how to feel about that still. Like, it's cool, but it feels like we're paying for a DLC, essentially. That's what it feels like. So I'm not sure what to think on that so far. Again, it's cool. We're going to have some nice maps. Obviously, we're in a bit of a bottle lobby, I'm not going to lie. Like, these people in this lobby aren't too great, which is a nice thing, though. Let's me show off the M4 and its true power and how decent it was. Of course, this was massively overshadowed by the ACR in this game, so it's kind of understandable that not many people would have used this. And if you do see people using this, they probably don't have the ACR unlocked. Kind of like me. But, yeah, let's talk about MW3 in the beta and kind of, I don't know, I'm going to kind of give my thoughts and opinions, and you guys let me know down below what you think, because it's interesting. I'm not sure what to expect, really. Like, it sounds good on paper, everything we've heard so far, and it's very weird to say the least, right? How many times have we played COD for years and not really got what we've wanted, right? Like, we ask for certain things, we ask for certain movement, we ask for certain weapons, we ask for certain kill times, gameplay, maps, just things that we want. How often do we actually get those things in a Call of Duty? It doesn't happen very often, does it? But they've said that there's going to be slide cancelling, which for me personally is here or there. That doesn't do anything special for me. That doesn't do anything bad for me. Like, I'll just learn whatever the mechanic is to slide cancel, of course. It's going to be in the game. Again, it doesn't do anything for me, you know. Some people hate it, some people like it. It's a Marmite thing, right? The thing with slide cancelling is, on the one hand, it's a skillful movement. It does help to beat, like, lower skill players. At the same time, you do have, of course, the bad side to it, which is it is a broken mechanic in which using it does, you know, create situations where someone can kill you and you can't see them, but they can see you. Like, it does break cameras. So hopefully they've done something to try and, like, fix that, I guess. It's interesting how they're going to go about this. Again, it's a cool mechanic. A lot of people clearly liked it. I feel like they think that's half the reason why MW 2019 was a success, slash Warzone 1, of course, compared to, obviously, Warzone 2. I feel like a lot of things were done in mind with, obviously, Warzone 2. Trying to make Warzone 2 successful, because, obviously, it hasn't hit the ball running so far, has it? So a lot of people stopped playing Warzone 2, it seems. A lot of people hate Warzone 2. myself included, I can't play Warzone 2. It bores the life out of me, if I'm completely honest. It's not a great experience. But what's also not a great experience is me not doing too great with the M4 right now. So we'll sort that out in a second. Hopefully don't get killed by this kill streak. Pretty sure it's playable, I believe it is, or whatever it's called. But there we go. Pick him up. And let's get the ball rolling a little bit. Let's get the ball rolling. Like so. There you go. See, that's a quick little 3. Make it 4. And we're dead. Okay. Didn't happen for us. But yeah. So we're also getting the OG MW2 maps in MW3, which is a weird thing. I feel like they should be getting, you know, it would make sense for MW3 maps to come to MW3. I don't know what the situation with that is. I guess they just, I mean, I guess the situation is that they were supposed to release those Modern Warfare 2 maps for the second year of Modern Warfare 2, but then they obviously scrapped that, decided to make Modern Warfare 3, kind of repackage and sell the game essentially again, which is here or there. Again, I don't know how to feel about that. It feels like we're buying an update and some map packs essentially for a new release. So, of course, it's a bit more than an update. It's a big overhaul where we are getting an actual whole new movement experience, a new kill time. We're going 150 health, which doesn't mean a lot. Okay, I know a lot of people have said that like that's a cool thing. It's going to take longer to kill. That doesn't essentially mean that, obviously, because if they make, let's say, the bullet damage is 50, right? That's a 3-shot kill still, isn't it? So it still doesn't change how many bullets it takes to kill. It could still be a 3-shot kill and kill in no time at all. 150 health doesn't change that. So it does make it easier to balance weapons, though. That is one thing. So we'll have to see. We'll see what comes of that. Hopefully a good change. Again, I do expect it to still be a slower time to kill, because I feel like that's half the, you know, one of the big complaints in the community is the fast time to kill. It is insanely fast, even in, like, so not even in just multiplayer, but in Warzone as well. Again, if it's good, I might play it in Warzone 2. If it changes how Warzone 2 is and makes it a lot more fun, I don't know. We'll have to see. But I'm more excited about the multiplayer. Multiplayer is my thing, you know, search and destroy, TDM, domination, you name it. It's the experience I go to and play for. And I hope they don't disregard it, okay? I'm hoping that's something that doesn't happen, because I feel like a lot, for quite a while now in Call of Duty, they've disregarded multiplayer. And it's a shame, really, because it's the staple, it's what made Call of Duty was multiplayer. And ever since this Warzone BR situation, it's kind of taken over and just changed how Call of Duty's been made, like the time to kill of weapons, how weapons behave and stuff, you know, the time to kill, etc. Because it's all based around Warzone, and I can't understand it. You know, like, why throw away? You can make both things good, right? That's what I'm trying to say here. Because back in the day, how many times would you go on Black Ops 2, etc., or I don't know, just any gold cooler. But take Black Ops 2 though, because Black Ops 2 is a very good like showcase there. We're on a very good streak here, though. Not gonna lie, this is a good showcase of the SMG right now. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, the MP9. But yeah, not too shabby. I want that scav pack. Made it down here. We might get something going here. Hold on, guys. We're gonna try and cook here. Of course, I'll play another lobby if I don't actually get to talk about what I want to talk about. But we're cooking right now. We're cooking. This is very weird. We are actually cooking. There we go. I don't know what streak we're on right now, but this could be interesting. It's getting a little bit interesting over here. I don't know if I've got enough bullets to get the kill, and I knew that would happen. Okay, never mind. Anyway, back to what we're talking about. So, where were we at? MW3, and yeah, so Black Ops 2. You play campaign, great. Zombies, great. Multiplayer, great. League play / ranked, great. It was all made to be great. There wasn't, you didn't feel like something was like half-assed, you know what I mean? You felt like everything was done in mind of pleasing every part of the community. And that's something that Call of Duty just hasn't been doing for the last few years. Again, it's all been Warzone orientated, all BR orientated. And it's about time that sort of stops. And hopefully MW3 is kind of the change to that. You know, hopefully the experience is made good for multiplayer, and, you know, a longer time to kill is a good start. The weapons, of course, coming to MW3 affects both, you know, the Battle Royale. It affects multiplayer. I can't believe we just lost that. Did I go 31 and 16 for the last? That's crazy. Anyway, of course, we'll play another lobby. But, yeah, so I hope they kind of take care of that in MW3. We're going to see, of course. There's going to be a beta. Of course, that doesn't actually showcase what's going to happen with Warzone. But we do get to see our first looks at multiplayer for the new Modern Warfare 3, which is good. I want to see these OG maps. The OG maps are what they put in the video, which if you guys haven't seen is all over Twitter if you want to have a look. There probably is even a video showcasing it on YouTube. But it looks good. They look like good remakes. Like, they look colorful, like better visually and stuff. Like, they basically just look like HD versions of the OG terminal maps, etc. And that's a good thing, you know? Why change anything? The only thing I've noticed that could be annoying, things like doors, you know? I don't understand this weird obsession with doors we've had since MW 2019. We don't need doors in multiplayer. Like, some people like it, some people don't. I'm personally one of those people who doesn't like it. I don't understand the doors thing. It creates weird situations and bashing into doors. It does just allow people to camp too. I don't understand the situation with doors. So hopefully these OG maps aren't ruined by doors and stuff. Like, certain sightlines aren't changed by windows and that. They have also changed the map slightly to be able to, like, climb and mantle with, like, the new modern movement, you know, where you can actually, like, jump up and pull yourself up and stuff. So we'll see how that affects gameplay, of course. That'll be interesting to see. I also want to see, like, it's not said yet what maps are actually in the beta, of course. We're not getting any... It doesn't look like we're getting any actual brand new maps at launch, like, newly created maps. It's just going to be straight up MW2 maps in this MW3/MW 2.5, whatever you call it, you know. So that's going to be interesting. I feel like they're just going to give us the best maps, aren't they? Like Terminal, etc. Because it's a nostalgia here, isn't it? Everyone's going to play the beta, have that nostalgia. It's a great way to sell the game, put it that way. You know, Activision kind of knows what they'd be doing there. It'd be a big oversight if they didn't. I feel like that's what they do. Because let's be honest, the betas are for, like, testing. But let's be honest as well. How often has a game massively changed from a beta to the full game? The only thing that I really see that changes in betas, if there's the gun that's super overpowered, let's take, like, Black Ops 3, the Razorback. That gun got nerfed into the ground. The Black Ops 3 again, well, the M8 was insanely overpowered. Still good in the full game, but was insanely overpowered, got nerfed into oblivion, like, nerfed to not be as dominant as it was. That's what I notice in betas a lot. They take a gun, it's super overpowered. Black Ops Cold War, the sniping was unreal. They then nerfed nerfed it crazily. Like, it wasn't as good at all. You couldn't, like, quickscope as quick as, you know, you could in the beta. There's a lot of things that change weapon-wise, but as far as, like, actual gameplay goes, maps, you know, health, mechanic, nothing like that changes. So whatever we get in this MW3 beta is going to be MW3 itself. Like, you're just going to have to accept whatever we get. And, you know, it's a good thing for us because we get to see what we're getting for the year. We can understand, right, are we going to enjoy this game? Are we going to hate this game? What's going to be good about this game? Are the connections going to be good, you know? But at the same time, I do feel like they put it on for the beta, right? They make the servers as good as possible. You know, they try to give you the best experience. They're trying to sell the game, essentially, you know? And they can tone it down, of course, when the game fully releases. So we'll see. We'll see what they do. They've got to get this right this year, of course. I feel like a lot of people are losing faith with, like, how good, you know, COD used to be and stuff. Like, especially multiplayer. I feel like multiplayer fans the most are the ones losing the biggest faith. Like, me too included. I've lost a lot of faith over the last few years with Call of Duty and, like, actually getting a good multiplayer experience. Of course, the lucky thing for Call of Duty is, like, they do kind of have my sale every year, right? Obviously, I'm a content creator. I create content for YouTube and stuff. I'm going to be buying COD every year. It's not a big deal. It's not nothing huge to me. But I am kind of a guaranteed sale. So realistically, making the game the way I'd want it doesn't really do anything because they know I'm going to buy the game every year, of course. So I just hope it's a game that just pleases everyone. The sniping community, the zombies community, of course. We've got zombies coming. The multiplayer community. The multiplayer community the most is the thing that I'm obviously massively interested in. Like I said, I want a good multiplayer experience. I don't want to be force-fed Warzone like we have been for the last few years. Like, they need to not do that, essentially. Like, make it good, but you don't have to force-feed us more Warzone, right? We don't all want to play Warzone. I know it's the free-to-play thing, and that's why they kind of try to make Warzone the big experience and stuff. It's probably where they get their most sales from, etc. But in saying that, when I play multiplayer Modern Warfare 2, like we're talking about modern day Modern Warfare 2, you know, I see people with bundles and stuff all the time. So I'm kind of like, where are the real sales coming from? Is it the people from Warzone or is it the people from multiplayer? I don't know. But I'm interested to see what's in the beta as well. The new weapons, of course, they're not actually going to give us the Modern Warfare 2 weapons, so, you know, the SCAR and stuff to use in the beta. At least I hope not, right? I know this server has went to absolute trash. I don't know who's been given the host, but it's crazy. But, you know, that's what it's like with OG COD, so... Come on. Oh, I was hoping I'd get lucky there. But, yeah, we're gonna probably get the ACR, I believe, is gonna be in it. I don't know what else is in it. The Intervention, probably. The UMP, maybe. There's a lot of OG guns, right? They're trying to hit that nostalgia hit for everyone. And I do wonder if that came about because of, like... These old games, obviously, came back to life, and then they suddenly saw, like, a massive upturn in people playing these games for a little while. It's died down a little bit, but it has, like, had a massive upturn. Like, these games didn't used to be populated, you know? You couldn't find lobbies and stuff. All of a sudden, everyone's on it. Everyone's playing these games. Probably more so than the modern-day games. Like, Black Ops 1, for instance, I see 10,000 people on that game constantly, and... with actual Modern Warfare 2 and multiplayer, I don't know how many people are playing, but I can't say that I feel like there's always 10,000 people. There probably is, you know, I'm probably, like, massively underestimating how many people, but it feels like it sometimes, right? But, of course, that's due to skill-based matchmaking. These games don't have skill-based matchmaking, so it's kind of just, you get into the game, you play. Obviously, skill-based matchmaking is going to be a factor of Modern Warfare 3 as well, whether or not it's going to be as strict as, for instance, that's going to be a big talking point. Black Ops Cold War, of course, was massively ruined by how strict the skill-based matchmaking was. I imagine it's going to be the same as what they have it at the levels they have it for MW2, which, to be honest, isn't terrible. It's not great, it's not terrible. We'd rather have no skill-based matchmaking, or a lack of, you know. Like, there should still be skill-based matchmaking for those who, you know, do struggle to play and stuff. But not to the point where it affects the outcome of, you know, your game and stuff, and your experience and stuff like that. But overall, my actual thoughts and opinions... I'm excited, like, optimistic, but at the same time, I fear the worst. Like, there's got to be something, right? So far, all we've heard is good news. The health, the weapons, the maps, the gameplay mechanics, it all sounds too good. Like, there's got to be a turn in this somewhere. Like, are they going to bring back supply drops? Is that the nasty term we're looking for, that we're going to happen? Is skill-based matchmaking going to get cranked to 100? Something's got to give, right? There's no way they make the perfect game. Like, I'm that confident, you know? And again, that's probably a bad thing, because realistically, we do buy Call of Duty for it to hopefully be a good game, right? And be the best experience possible. But we've all played COD for a few years now. We all know what Call of Duty is like at the moment. You don't get that perfect experience anymore. So it'd be interesting to see. I'm optimistic, but there's got to be something that is in down the pipes, you know, sort of like on the way that we're not ready for. Is it going to be the change in microtransactions? Who knows? They might even come out and say, hey, you got to pay a monthly pass to play Call of Duty. Who knows, right? Obviously, I'm probably, like, fear-mongering people here, but it's one of those. I'm quite suspicious of what's going on, you know? It sounds too good to be true. We haven't had this sort of thing, and it might just be because MW2 just wasn't that great of an experience, and Warzone 2 hasn't been as great as they thought it'd be. Who knows? I don't know. But I don't know what I'd say I'm looking forward to most with MW3. I'm just hoping for a good COD more than anything. That's just this plain and simple, right? I'm not bothered about what the maps are, the weapons, etc. It's just got to be a good game. It's got to be enjoyable. It's got to have that fun experience that, you know, that nostalgic feeling of just coming on and playing for hours upon hours and never stopping and then like forgetting what the time is. How often do you get that experience in Call of Duty anymore? You don't really. But yeah. Let me know down below. I want to know. You see, I haven't really asked you guys. What do you think? Are you optimistic about MW3? Are you even playing the MW3 beta? Let me know. On what platform you're on as well? Are you going to be on PlayStation, Xbox, etc.? Like, what's your thoughts? Do you think MW3 is going to be good? Like, as a what you've seen so far sort of thing, do you think it's going to be good? Or are you like me? Are you optimistic? Are you, like, wanting to be good? But at the same time, you're kind of unsure. That you feel like it's something somewhere is going to go wrong. Something's not going to go well for the game, and you're just not sure what it is yet. Of course. Oh, I heard the footsteps as well. Not doing a good showcase of the M4 this game though. Let's talk about that. We haven't talked about the M4 too much, considering this is a video kind of discussing the M4, kind of discussing the MW3 beta. Which again, I'll briefly say again. I am playing MW3 beta. I will, of course, upload videos about that when I get the chance to. Again, I am on Xbox, so don't expect me to be playing the beta when the actual beta comes out. Because, of course, I'm going to give you guys that information. I know some of you probably haven't pre-ordered yet. I actually haven't pre-ordered yet myself, but I will do, of course, to get the beta. And if I get any codes, by the way, I will, obviously, I will just drop them in the community tab. So if you guys aren't subscribed, you know, that's something to subscribe for, you know. I sometimes make good videos, if you guys agree, I don't know. But, yeah, we'll drop some free codes if I get any. If I happen to get any spare codes or something, I will happily drop some free codes, because, again, I'll just have the MW beta to play anyway. They normally do a thing where if you get a code, then you get 5 to share with people. So if I get something like that, I'll put them in the community tab, and you guys could just have them. And, yeah. But, yeah, so I'll be playing the beta, of course, and I'll let you guys know my thoughts and feelings, you know? Give you guys the honest rundown. You guys know we do the honest reviews here on the channel. We tell you how it is. We don't give you that BS. We don't tell you it's a great game and it's an amazing experience. We tell you how it is. So I will do that for you guys. I will review the game, tell you how it is, and let you know whether you should or shouldn't pre-order it based off of what I find out and play in the beta. But again, that's not going to happen for instantly when the beta actually drops. It'll be a week or so after, because that's when obviously the second week comes into effect. Of course, some of you will be playing. So I'd like to know, obviously, your thoughts and feelings. At the same time, when I upload videos, obviously, talking about certain things, talking about my thoughts and experience, I'd love to know your thoughts and experience when the beta does go live itself. But yeah, we've been using the M4 here. We had a good first game with this thing, but it's kind of died down a little bit here, and obviously we're going to be wrapping up here. But did you guys enjoy the M4? Let me know down below as well. What did you use the M4A1 back in the day on MW3? If you even remember ever using it, and what attachments did you use? Obviously, I haven't got it leveled up very much, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed that, you know, using the M4, did a little bit well. We were on some weird nuke kill streak in the first game. Second game, not too good, we're at 15 and 21. But, you know, it's a little bit difficult to talk about something else and then obviously try and do well with the M4. But, yeah, that was the M4A1 in 2023 on MW3. And again, the MW3 beta is coming up, not too long now. I'm optimistic, but at the same time, I'm so sure there's something down in line that's gonna like kind of throw us the wrong way. It's been too perfect so far with what they've said and stuff, so something's not gonna go right. I'm not sure what it's gonna be, but we'll see, won't we? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe notifications on. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.